Babies are innocent. They have not learned to be racist yet. Babies do not see color. Babies can pick up on things. Seriously. Like those of you who are mothers, you know that when you have your child in your womb, that you have to be very careful concerning the way you feel too. Because if you're going through a depression or something like that, that could really harm the baby. It could play a role. The way you feel is going to affect the baby's development inside of you. So in Lakota culture, unfortunately, what I'm going to say does not happen anymore. But long time ago, mothers would talk to their unborn children because they want your child to get used to your voice. So you talk to your child. You speak directly to your womb, your belly, and you talk to that child. You sing to it. You tell it about the family it's coming to. And then at a certain time of the day, you have the family members come and talk to the belly too. So that this child is being prepared. It's getting used to the voices. It's being prepared. It's already being accepted by the community. There's a system called Tioshpaye. Real quick, Tioshpaye. I'll use you so you can imagine it in your life. Your mother and her sisters are all your mothers. The men or husbands or partners of these women are your fathers. And the children from those marriages or unions are all your brothers and sisters. It's already getting cool, yeah? Your mother's brothers are your uncles. They can't be fathers, otherwise that's incest. Okay? So your mother's brothers are your uncles. And their wives are your aunts. And their children are your cousins. Okay? That's your mom's side. Now your father, since he's your father, his brothers are also your fathers. And the women or wives, partners of these men are your other mothers. And the children from those unions or marriages are all your brothers and sisters. So on both sides of the family, you got lots of moms and dads. And they're all equally important. Now, your father's sisters are your aunts. And their partners are your uncles. And their children are your other cousins. This is a Tioshpaye. All old people are grandma and grandpa. All old people are grandma and grandpa. All grandchildren are grandchildren. You don't have to be related to them at all. You call them takoja for grandchild. All grandpas are lala, and all grandmas are unchi or unchila. Can be either one. That's the way it works. That's a Tioshpaye. So when you look at it this way, you see it is a community that's raising a child. Very, very beautiful. So women who are pregnant, as their belly is starting to show more and more and more and more, they start talking to the child. And everybody comes around. They come and say hi to it, and they all are talking, and they say, yeah, this is your brother, this is your sister, and they're getting the unborn child ready. The energy in these voices are going into this baby, so they're all contributing to its formation. See how that works? Isn't that cool? So when the baby is born, it's already part of the group, because it already has bonding because of all these visits. And the mother would sing to the child when it's still inside of her, things like that. They do this because we know children can really pick up on things. And a lot of times, children know when they're not wanted. They know when something is wrong. And so they're agitated quite often because they know they're not wanted. Sadly, that happens too. Especially today in today's world where you see young couples that they're maybe 13, 14 years old and maybe even 12 years old, and they start having sex, unprotected sex, and next thing you know, they're having babies having babies. And they're not even emotionally prepared for this, and maybe the guy feels like he don't want to be with that girl anymore because he's only 13 years old or whatever, so he takes off and gets another girl pregnant and so forth. And you have children growing up in these homes, they're not really loved. They know they're not wanted, and that's affecting their development. So when they get older, they start to have problems. This is one of the reasons why. There's many reasons, but this is one of them. That's why this is a sacred thing. To be a parent is a sacred thing. It's a sacred calling, especially for mothers. There's some mothers that don't love their children. They want to be wild and free again. They don't want to be held down by a baby. So they just go off and do it again. Anywho, so babies really know things. Don't ever underestimate a baby. It's not just a crying, pooping, eating thing, okay? Babies pick up on energy. They know things. And they speak a sacred language. That's the other thing. All over the world, they speak the same language.
Thank you very much for taking the time to listen to this video. I really appreciate it. And if you would like to send a special thanks in support of this channel, look at the bottom of this video where the title is, and right under that, where it says like, dislike, and share, right in that area, slide it towards the left, and you will see the symbols change, and then you will see a heart-shaped button that says thanks on it. If you would like to click on there to send your thanks of support, I would really appreciate it, as I really do enjoy making these videos and speaking with you and spending some time with you. So again, thank you very much for listening. To learn more about Lakota spirituality, I have written a book called Wichocha Otechike. This book also includes Lakota star knowledge information. All the videos that I make, which are about Lakota spirituality, Lakota star knowledge, and cultural information, are based on this book. This book costs 99 American dollars. This price includes the shipping cost as well as a tracking number. And to learn more about Lakota language, I have written a Lakota language book called Chante Etanha Owoglake, Speaking from the Heart. And all my Lakota language videos are based on this book. This book costs 119 American dollars. This price includes the shipping cost as well as a tracking number. I also teach online, and I give spiritual consultations as well. If you are interested in any of my services and products, you can send payment via PayPal to my email address, which is hehaka7@yahoo.com. That's HEHAKA, the number 7, @yahoo.com. When you send your payment, please include your shipping address and your email address. Lila Pilamaelo, thank you very much. In the Lakota way, Everything is circular. As a result, we do not have a word for goodbye in the Lakota language. And so instead we say until next time, which in Lakota is Doksha Ake. And I will catch you in the next video.